the real objectives was to take this work and to make it absolutely urgent in its address to contemporary issues. Prometheus begins completely destroyed.
O Mother Earth, O Sun, all-seeing, brilliant eye, I call you all to witness. See what I, a god, must suffer at the hands of gods.
And emerges at the end as absolutely powerful and defiant, capable of challenging the gods, someone who becomes a hopeful visionary for the future.
I won't bend! I certainly won't tell him by whose hands he'll be removed from his supremacy.
And I felt that the story of this dissident was extraordinarily compelling in a contemporary context.
Who is equal to me, whom I need not fear? And may the love of the mighty gods not ever cast its inescapable eye on me. That is war without a battle. That is a way with no way out. Who would I be of such a path? What shelter could I find from the wrath of Zeus?
I tell you, Zeus with all his pride will be brought low. He is already planning the marriage that will throw him from his omnipotence into oblivion.
The resources of the Getty and CalArts together combined for us to do something that neither one of us could have done by ourselves.
Doing a classical piece of work in a classical theater was a great experience. You were touching the history of theater as you moved through this piece.
Why don't you hate the God's worst enemy, the one who gave your treasure to those day flies?
Kinship holds fearsome power, so does good fellowship.
Yes, but to disregard the Father's word, how can that be?
The process that emerged from this collaboration allowed us over 3 months of rehearsal time.
It's special to have the time to go through a process with a play, especially a classical play. So for us to have, 2 workshops and then at least a 5-week rehearsal process when we get back is definitely a luxury, and it's rare.
It was about getting to know the universe of the play, getting to know the history behind it, getting to know the actors I was going to work with, how each one of us communicated.
With this chorus, this is how the audience is understanding and seeing the story with our reactions to what Prometheus is doing. How are we, so it's like we're never just sitting still, we're actively sitting still, we're always engaging in something.
There was a moment in rehearsal last night where we all settled, we just sat, and the first thing Travis said was like, match the energy, there's no moment of sitting back, it's always this engagement.
You are confused. Like a bad doctor who has fallen ill, you cannot find a potion that would heal you.
You will be more astonished when you hear the rest from me. How many arts and skillful means I invented, the greatest of them this. If anyone fell ill, there was no remedy, no healing food or drink, no salve, no potion. For lack of medicine, they wasted.
I realized in this production, whatever I did needed to be awe-inspiring and address some of the concerns that I had with respect to the dynamism of the piece. I felt that the wheel structure could support a kind of acrobatic on the part of the chorus and give us physical possibilities that we couldn't have any other way.
I feel really comfortable on it. I'm like chilling on the wheel because we've had the time to relax on it and to climb and to work with each other and to talk about things.
It's a challenge, but it's an exciting challenge for all of us, so we're all been fascinated by the wheel and how we're all fitting into it and making it work.
Seeing the world from where he is, or having that insight, right? Even just being up almost on the same eye level with him, having that knowledge, being enlightened in that way, and also making the decision to stay with him and suffer, it's a lot.
The wheel emerged from a very simple idea that Prometheus is chained to time.
You would find it hard to bear what I must bear. I cannot die. My suffering will continue without end until the tyranny of Zeus is overthrown.
Prometheus is often, of course, considered proto-Christian. that he is a pathway to the order of the universe and to the gods. And we found that pathway through the relationship to Prometheus as a revolutionary, as a dissident. And for me, this is tied to the celebration of human consciousness, the celebration, which was incited by Prometheus, created by Prometheus, of human consciousness, of human arts, and it is a hosanna to human potentiality.
Oh, Holy Mother Earth, oh sky whose light revolves for all, you see me? You see the wrongs I suffer!